I really appreciate you people. Oh my goodness, my heart is broken. My heart is really broken, guys. But I've got to be strong because I know that Thandeka and Mmeli are very, very smart people. Very, very smart people. Yeah, because they are not going to allow fans push them so hard, okay, to the point of breaking them. They are not going to allow fans make this relationship hit the rocks. Now, something happened yesterday. I'm going to bring you guys an update. Tanaka was on live yesterday. I guess was on live or space yesterday, one of it, where she addressed the Italians. That after Melly's gifting, there's just been one or two misunderstandings here and there, and it's not with the parties involved. When I mean parties involved, I mean it's not with Thandeka and Mmeli, okay? It's actually with the fans, like the Italians, the advocates. Now, you know that this particular Mmeli and Thandeka's fan base, we have the Italians for Thandeka, we have the advocates for Mmeli. These are actually brand builders. Okay, these people are the people who focus just on their fave. The advocates are there for Mmeli. They are the ones who gifted the Mmeli. In fact, the ones who gifted the Mmeli are, thank you for joining. The ones who gifted the Mmeli are just 18 in number. They call themselves the WhatsApp sisters, right? Yeah, they are part of the advocates. Like, they are the bedrocks of the advocates. Now, Thandeka has her Italians. And these people are brand builders. I think I have explained before, but if you have not, you were not on that live, or you don't know how it works, they have brand builders and they have shippers. Shippers are those people that love when people fall in love. A show is coming now. Big Brother Nigeria is coming. Shippers are those ones who see two people fall in love and they start supporting them, they start shipping them, they start saying, oh, we love these people as a couple. Shippers don't love them as individuals. Shippers love them as a group, a couple, right? So for Thandeka, she has Italians, and it seems some Italians were actually trespassing. What I mean by that is some Italians were trying to not prognose this time around, it will be invested in the shippers matter, things that has nothing to do with them. So yesterday, White Tanaka was on live, or was it on Space? Yeah, that thing was on Space. Yeah, okay, no, it was on TikTok live. Okay, so she said, it was on this TikTok go live with me. Yeah, she was on stage with some people on TikTok live. So she was kind of reprimanding or cautioning. I said I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. So she told the Italians to, mind their business. What does she mean by that is just stay focused on Thandeka and stop putting your mouth in other people's business. Like, stop prognosing. Don't, anything that has to do with shippers, just remove yourself from it and focus on me. But it seems the advocates or some shippers really misunderstood that. Yeah, they really misunderstood it, and they went with it, started pushing narrative. Oh, Thandeka doesn't like Mmeli. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Thandeka has never said she likes Mmeli. Thandeka doesn't talk about Mmeli. So, you guys, it was a lot. So, it was a lot. So coming back from work now, I decided to let me know what's going on. Let me see what's happening, check what's going on. And I'm seeing people saying Melly should eject Thandeka from his house. Oh God. I'm like, these two people, you guys were not there when they found themselves. You people were not there when they decided to be in a relationship. You guys were not there. They've had their ups and downs in the house. They've quarreled. You guys can remember the night. If I after that night, I thought the relationship was not going to stand again. I thought it has hit the rocks. But then they still got back together. And since then it has been, yeah, Rosie. Let me put Rosie in quotes. No relationship is perfect, but from what we've been seeing, it has been, in fact, some people never expected it to last this long outside the house. Though people still push narrative, oh, Melly wants to do this, Melly wants to do that, which I do not think so, right? So they are saying Melly should kick Thandeka out of his house. That Melly should kick Thandeka out of his house. And the thing really got to the Italians. They're like, what do you guys mean? That Thandeka has been also looking for an apartment for herself. She's just been looking for a very good apartment for herself. That she made mention that she's been staying at a hotel or moving from one hotel to another. Like people felt Thandeka is just 247 living with Melly, but that's not the case. That's not the case. He's her man. She goes there, but she's not like living full time with him. She's not living full time with Melly. She's been checking into hotels, check out, checking this one, while also looking for a very comfortable, good, conducive apartment for herself. So people saying the Melly should kick Thandeka out of the house. You guys are very funny. Why would Melly want to do that? Why would Melly want to do that? Simply because you guys gifted him an apartment. So you're going to tell him who visits, and you see why some people don't like all these gifts from fans. You see why? You see why people don't, honestly, because sometimes it's crazy. How can you tell a full-fledged young man to kick his woman out of the house simply because you guys felt, oh, you don't like Melly, you don't like shippers, you don't like, if anybody that is supposed to get angry with that talk should be the Italians. They were the ones that were supposed to get angry with what Thandeka said by telling them to mind their own business, and stop interfering with other people's affairs, especially with regards to shippers. But I don't know why the advocates are seeing it the other way around. They are just taking it the other way around, guys. It's not what this girl meant. No, she never meant that she doesn't like Melly or she doesn't like the shippers. All she was trying to say is, can you focus on your focus and leave others? You are not a shipper, so can you just stay out, stay clear from shippers matters, from shippers things. It was not shippers that gifted Melly the house, right? It was the advocates. So, but the advocates didn't like that Thandeka said that. Probably she doesn't like Melly or she doesn't like the shippers or like, yo, she did what she was supposed to do. Yeah, she did what she was supposed to do as the head of the Italians. Probably she has been seeing the whole drugs and all, and she felt, okay, can you guys just mind your own business and stay out of this whole shipping stuff? Why would you invest your time? I think I'll bring it so I can drop that clip. I can just drop it. Yeah, the live, the voice. Though she was speaking in, it wasn't, she was speaking in what do you call African, right? Yeah, but I think somebody was interpreting, or I got it from the caption. That was where I got to know that that was what she was talking about. Though she was speaking in vernacular, okay, it wasn't in English, but all she was telling her Italians are, Italians, you guys are so invested in other people's things. You guys talk about sheep so much when you are not a shipper. That was just it. But these people are fighting. The advocates and the Italians are fighting on the TL, fighting, dragging, and the advocates are saying Thandeka should not live in Emeli's house anymore. Now the Italians are telling you guys that Thandeka is never leaving that place because you guys are not Melly. That you guys got the place from Melly doesn't mean that you guys are going to start dictating for the young man what happens in his home or what happens in his relationship. And besides, according to the Italians, Thandeka is also looking for an apartment of her own. They are not cohabiting. So even if they are dating, doesn't mean she can't get a place of her own. She's just looking for a very comfortable, good, nice, conducive environment for her to live in. So it's not like she's staying with a man. No, she can visit a man. Yeah, and move. Thank you, Masedi More. Thank you so much. And move, okay? So Thandeka is not homeless. You guys shouldn't think she's homeless. Okay, she's not homeless. And in all of this, guys, in all of this, let's not be like, um let's not be like you guys are trying so hard to make the relationship not to work. No, please, because by the time you start having all of this brand builders wahala, guys, it's one contributing factor that makes some of this ship hit the rocks. I remember Sweet Glover and Ashley. By the time you guys start with your banter, start with disagreeing, start with hating on the other, because from fans, it goes down to their fave. You see, the Italians might start hating Mmeli and Mmeli. I remember after the homecoming, Mmeli came on space and he was saying a lot. He was saying like if you weren't on that event, if you didn't attend that event, you missed a lot. And he actually mentioned some Italians whom he met, Baby Mesh, and some of them. He really talked good about the Italians. So I wouldn't really advise you guys to start all of this rivalry, especially the advocates. Please don't hate on Thandeka, and the Italians don't hate on Melly, because I keep saying it. You can't claim to love your girl and you don't love what she loves. Is pointless. You can't claim to love your fave, your boy, oh our boy, oh, and you don't love what your fave loves. So sometimes if you claim to like someone, you bring out the best in them. You have to also go with what they love, as long as it's not life threatening, and which is not. So if Tadeka is happy being with Melly, the Italians should also be happy be with Melly. And thank you for joining Patience Farmer. And if Melly is happy with Tandega, the advocates, yeah, fine. You guys should be happy with Tandega. Okay, even if both of them are having issues, are having misunderstandings, the fans should be able to say, ah, no, we love what you guys have. Can you guys settle it already? I'm not trying to tear them apart. Imagine telling Emily, someone saying Emily should eject, should kick Tandek. The person used the word kick. Say you should kick that girl out of it. Like, so condescending. Very, very condescending. It's crazy. Please don't. You guys shouldn't use that. Lumo Tech drops. I don't understand. What's happening? At Lumo Tech drops. I don't know. Waiting the sub here. Like, I don't know who this person is. Thank you for joining. Please double tap on your screen. Double tap on your screen. Double tap on your screen. Fans are having their banter. The Italians and the advocates are having their issues. Okay, but one thing I really know for sure is that no matter what happens, they are going to be all right. Which somebody posted, he said, one thing is, no matter what happens, if once an outsider, someone outside of the Tameli or the Italians advocates comes, wants to interfere, they are just going to face that person. Okay, thank you, Tandy Zondi. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to double tap on your screen to join. Okay, so Melly and Tandeka has a beautiful relationship, and yeah, no relationship is perfect. You guys should enjoy it while it lasts, and let's not use our own hands to destroy what other people has built simply because we feel they are our faves. You can't claim to love them more than themselves. Yeah, you love them, you're supporting them, but you don't have a say or an opinion when it comes to whom they love or whom they choose to love. Sometimes you don't tell the heart how to love. Okay. And I didn't see anything wrong in what Tandeka said. She was only reprimanding her people. Like, why are you guys so invested in Shippa's affair? Why do you always talk about the sheep? Why can't you just focus on me? Thandeka, since you guys are Italians, why must you always be invested in things that has nothing to do with you guys as a fan base? And then if it's the Tamelis are the shippers. They can deal with themselves, talk with themselves, do whatever they have to do amongst themselves because they are the shippers. Is they own it. Okay. Yeah, they can be so invested. And someone went ahead to say that you can never see advocates being invested in the whole shipper stuff, like, or you can't even see them dragging, you know, anything that has to do with shippers. That their main focus is mostly on Melly. So Thandeka was just kind of reprimanding and cautioning them, but it seems some people didn't understand it that way. The went with the narrative that she doesn't even regard shipper, she doesn't even like the guy, she doesn't yo, it was a lot. Please drop your thoughts in the comment section or let me know. Don't you guys go to the TL? Like, why must you guys just be listening to me? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's take it from there. Yeah, drop your thoughts in the comment section, please. Let's take it from there. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining. Double tap on your screen to like and share. Thank you for joining. Double tap on your screen to like and share. So there is no problem, guys. Okay, there is no problem. I know that some people want to hear the negative side of it. Oh, Thandeka and Mmeli have broken up. Ah. No, it's nothing like that. Okay, it's nothing like that. But it's just that sometimes fans, fans, fans are the problem. Honestly, you see, Sweet Gulliver and Ashley relationship. If I tell you guys that 80% of what led to their breakup, hmm? 80% of what led to their breakup was sponsored by fans. Yeah. Because by the time fans, I know that no housemates would want to make their fans angry. Because at the end of the day, your brand builders are like your bedrock. Your brand builders are like the ones you've got, the ones you can fall back to and fall back on. They are like a shoulder you can cry on, Abi, you can lean on, right? The brand builders are just like the solid rock on which anyone stands. Because shippers, excuse me, shippers are there for the relationship, for they are there for the all moments. Shippers are there for the cuddles. Shippers are there for when the love hasn't turned sour. Okay, right now you don't have Sweet Glover and Ashley shippers. Anybody shipping Sweet Glover and Ashley, hoping, praying that all will be well, is just wasting their time. Yeah, it might happen, but not now. So, but the only people who Ashley Ogo has now is her brand builders. So that is why all these housemates take their brand builders very seriously because they are the ones who can make or mar you, right? Thank you very much. Thank you very much at Nimak. She said I'm a shipper, but I didn't expect her to come exactly. They fought a lot. Like I said it. I said it honestly. I said it before you joined us that I never expected that to last this long, despite that people have their own narratives and speculations saying Meli is just waiting to lay his hands on Thandeka's money. And I'm not seeing it that way because I'm just looking at two very matured beings who know what they want and who are trying so hard to make their relationship work. And if at the end of the day it doesn't work, they know that at least we tried. We tried to make it work. So that's it. I never expected them to last this long. But for the fact that they are still standing strong and we don't know what happened behind the scenes. They might be having their one or two arguments. disagreements, misunderstanding is normal. It's a normal thing. Is a normal thing. Okay, it's a normal thing. But then it wouldn't be nice that fans will start, dragging the parties involved. It wouldn't be nice. Thandeka's fans, you guys shouldn't be hitting on him, because by the time you start hitting on him, what do you think the others will say? What do you think the others will say? What do you think they are going to say? Because in that whole house, it's just Thandeka and Mmeli, maybe Q, and who else? Who else? Maybe to me, maybe what's his name? Dube. So just think of what's gonna happen when you guys, instead of coming together, to promote whatever it is they have and look for a way to make it work, you guys are tearing each other apart. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But I love that some Italians are also cautioning some of their members who feel there is no way everybody will like Mmeli. There is no way every Italian will like Mmeli, and there is no way every advocate will like Thandeka. That's just it. Even you, as a lady or as a guy, your sibling might bring someone, and the members of the family might like the person. You personally may not like the person. So it's not compulsory that every Italian would, you know, like Mmeli, and it's not a mandate that every advocate will like Thandeka. But even if you don't like them, for the fact that your fave is in a relationship with them and loves them, so all you need to do is just to be civil, and yeah, keep it very civil, and don't try to insult any of the parties involved in that relationship. Yeah. Well, it's all good, guys. It's all good. Love is a beautiful thing. You don't tell the heart how to love. If they make themselves happy, that so be it. But please don't shade Tandega with a home, because she has one, and maybe, who knows, with time she's going to get her own apartment. But don't think she is living with Melly like on a daily. Mm-mm. Sometimes she checks in the hotel and stays there for like days, then visits her man again. It's not like she has packed her load and gone back to a man's house. The Tandeka I know will not even do that, because she's not married to him. If you guys don't know, Tandeka is very strict too. She's not like, maybe you might see her being very um clingy or glued to Melly, but that lady uses her head a lot, okay? So as an advocate, telling Melly to kick Tandeka out of his house is very disrespectful and a very derogatory thing to say. Hmm? You don't say that. And another thing, if you have gifted someone, please remove your eye from it. Don't feel because you bought this for him, bought that for him, then you can tell him what to do, order him around and all. No. If your mind has just told you do this for this person, do it and expect nothing in return. That's just it. Do it and expect nothing in return. Okay, don't feel because, oh, we got a house for you, do you know what it took us, we bought this for you, we bought that for you, then you should tell him when to whom to talk to and whom not to talk to, or you tell him when to go out, when not to go out, or when to be with Tandek. Like, guys, it's crazy. I'm going to drop it here so I can do other things, guys. I'm going to bring you guys on an update later. Hi, Derry. This time around, work, work, work. So when I get back from work, it's always very hard for me putting out some things. So all I do is I'll just come on live here, at least for me not to keep you guys without any updates. I'll just come here talk. It's easier for me to just come on live here, talk about it. Then when I have the time, I'll go and couple up the things together and do my voiceover and send to you guys. Thank you, dear. Don't forget to double tap on the screen Yeah, don't forget to double tap on the screen, okay? Please, Thandeka and Mmeli are cool. They are okay. Oh, nothing is happening. Okay, Thandeka and Mmeli are very perfectly okay. It's just their fans that are going gaga on the TL. And I know they're gonna be fine at the end of the day. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in my next updates. Ciao, ciao.